Then the angel took the censer, filled it with fire from the altar, and hurled it on the earth. And there came peals of thunder, rumblings, flashes of lightning, and an earthquake. Then the 7 angels who had the 7 trumpets prepared to sound them. The first angel sounded his trumpet. There came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down on the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. The second angel sounded his trumpet, and something like a huge mountain, all ablaze, was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned into blood. A third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. The third angel sounded his trumpet, and a great star, blazing like a torch, fell from the sky on a third of the rivers and on the springs of the water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. I want to discuss with you on something that will be happening in our generation, that we will be seeing a lot more of. Specifically within the next 10 to 50 years, things will be much different, if not for us, but for our children. So in the next couple of segments, I will be discussing with you on a topic that I have been researching and understanding what might be true. So let's get into it. So what is Apophis? Apophis is an Egyptian god of darkness, chaos, and destruction. This god is known by several different names. The translation we are using here to explain this god would be in Greek. It is said that Apophis once ruled the sun at one point, but was later ruled over by the sun god Ra. Apophis is depicted as a great serpent. A lot of the artwork that describes this god is mostly, if not all, has something to do with the snake. Apophis' main objective was to kill the god Ra, to prevent sunrise. This god Apophis is associated with earthquakes, thunder, darkness, storms, and death. You see, Apophis became angry because of duality. He felt before creation everything was a unified whole. You can take a look around. You can see that we have night and day, water and land, male and female. So this god Apophis became the enemy of the sun god because the sun was the first sign of the created world and symbolized divine order, light, life, and he felt if he could swallow the sun god, Ra, he could return the world to a unity of darkness once again. I want to take the time to look at something that is going to happen in the next coming years. NASA has informed us back in 2004 that a known object will make its presence known on Friday, April the 13th, 2029. Now, isn't that an exciting day to fly by Earth? This object is an asteroid that will be flying by Earth and be within Earth's satellite range. An asteroid that is about 370 meters in diameter. That is about almost the size of 4 football fields. Now NASA can't determine its actual size. These are only speculations. When scientists discover this object in space, like anything else, they give it a name. So this asteroid, you guessed it, was given the name Apophis, the god of destruction, chaos, and darkness. Now you're probably asking, why would they give it such a name like this? Apophis' closest encounter with Earth would be at 19,000 miles from Earth. To give you an idea on how close this is, our moon is about 239,000 miles from Earth. To give a better understanding, satellites are anywhere between 1,200 miles to 22,000 miles from Earth's surface. And this asteroid Apophis will be right in between that range of about 19,000 miles from Earth. Now, NASA has also said that there isn't anything to be worried about. So why name an asteroid after the god of chaos? There is a number that this asteroid is associated with, and this number is known as 99942. Now, isn't this getting more interesting? What happens if you turn those first 3 letters upside down? Or were they already from the beginning, and did scientists decide to change that at the last minute? How do we not know that Earth, this gravitational pull, would suck in an asteroid or any sort of object flying at that range of 19,000 miles from the surface? Even though this asteroid has the probability of a 2.7% to hit Earth, we may not be oh so lucky when it comes back by Earth in the year of 2036. Could this asteroid be what Revelations 8 is talking about? Now, could this whole pandemic be something that is preparing us for something greater to come? I look forward to discussing with you all in the next video on Apophis, because I have so much I want to share with you on the subject. This is only the beginning.